We are finally back. I took a brief hiatus for Christmas just to kind of spend time with my family, and obviously I was working a lot as well around the holiday. So I hope each and every one of you had a wonderful Christmas, a relaxing Christmas, got to spend some time with your family or loved ones or friends or whoever it may be. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. I am super excited about the video that I'm doing today. Now that Christmas is done, I can kind of go back to pretty much anything I want and not be doing just Christmas themed stuff. So I'm excited about that. This video was hugely recommended to me. So without further ado, Run to You by Pentatonix is the video that I'm going to be reacting to today. And I don't really know what to expect on this one. I've heard songs with the same name by like Lady Antebellum and stuff like that, so I don't know if it's the same song or not, but Pentatonix never lets us down, and I can't wait to see what they have. So Run to You by Pentatonix.
A light in the room, it was you who was standing there. Tried, it was true, as your glance met my stare. But your heart drifted off like the land split by sea. I tried to go, to follow, to kneel down at your feet. I'll run, I'll run, I'll run to you.
Wow. Haunting, I guess, would be the best way to put it. I don't think this is the same song. I have no idea, to be honest with you, who sang this song first and who they're covering. It's yet another cool video that they're doing where everything's kind of blacked out and they're kind of fading in on one person and fading out on another, and there's just single lights, but there's multiple lights like coming in from, so I have one big light like right over here that I use, and I kind of turn everything else off with the exception of my Christmas tree, which is still up because I love Christmas. But that's a really neat effect, and that's tough to get right to where it's not weird. So yeah, it's really neat. The vocals just, wow. Avi doing his thing down there. And what's neat to me is I can't tell who's singing what part. I see them all singing, but I can't tell who's singing what part. So that's that's really, really neat to not really know if it's Kevin or Mitch or Kirsty singing those higher parts. They blend so well together that it's just incredible. I know why you guys recommended this song. Holy cow. It's just beautiful.
I've been settling scores, I've been fighting so long, but I've lost kingdom is gone. How shall I win back your heart, which was mine? I have broken bones and tattered clothes. I've run out of time.
Wow. It's... Oh, man, I'm so sorry about that. That was probably loud. What's neat, again, about the editing is when they're close up on somebody, I can tell who's singing what at that point. I don't know if they kind of up the volume of whoever's singing at that point and whoever's got the camera in their face, but I could tell when Kevin was singing. I could actually hear the part that time, and I could tell when Mitch was singing. And they kind of... They bring it up. They crescendo so well. Music words crescendo so well, and then they bring it right back down. It's just like they build you up with the quintessential Pentatonix wall of sound that we talked about many, many times before, and then it just drops into the basement. It's so neat how they do that. It's so dynamic, and it gives you it takes you on this roller coaster of emotions and feelings and just everything that music can do to you. And that is such a neat thing. And again, their blend is second to none. It's just unbelievable. Just unbelievable.
Of heaven, 1,000 angels stand waiting for me. Oh, take my heart and I lay down my weapons, break my shackles to set me free.
Oh my goodness. Wow. So it was, during that part, it was mainly Mitch, Avi, and Scott that were singing. And then Kirsty and Kevin kind of came in with the oohs and stuff like that in the background. And I messed up my hood there. What? Oh, man. And again, it's just opposite ends of the spectrum. You have the three of them up here, and then you have Avi plugging away down here. And it's such a cool... It's just layering. That was what this motion was. It's just like they're weaving in and out of each other to where you know where they're going, but it still surprises you, if that makes sense. And I'm sure it does, because we've talked about stuff like that before. Wow. What a cool song. If you know who sang the original, like I was talking about earlier, let me know who did it. Because I always like to go back later and listen to like the original version of whoever did it. I don't think this is a Pentatonix original song. So if it is, then more power to them. But yeah, if you know who sang it, let me know in the comments. Wow. Ooh, wow, 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 wow. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. The humming at the end is such a cool way to end that song. That gives me chills every time, and pretty much any group, but especially them, does that because, again, they're blending so beautifully, but it's a completely different feeling than when they're actually saying words, or singing words, as the case may be. It's and the kind of how they kind of ramp into it and slide into it, into those notes, is a really just neat thing to do. My goodness. That is phenomenal. And the little variations that they do, where one time they'll go from a lower note up to a higher note, and then the next time they'll go from like a higher note to a lower note, and it just changes the dynamic of it, like turns it on its head. It's crazy how good that is. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you guys for recommending that song. That is fantastic. There is no other word for it, just fantastic. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. In every one of my videos, I always thank and recognize my patrons. If you would like to become a patron and join that family, the link is down in the description. So every one of my videos, there's 3 tiers on my Patreon page. There's official patrons, patron VIPs, and then patron all-stars. And on my videos, if you've seen any of them recently, I haven't had my Patreon open that long, but recently I verbally recognize my VIPs and my all-stars. So my VIPs, Kirk Ayers, Lisa, Jennifer Teagle, and Zori. Thank you guys. And it means so much to me to have your support, to have your kind words, and I see your comments on every one of my videos. And then my patron all-stars, Jennifer Aiello, and then Kim. You all just, every time I go on my Patreon page, it just makes me feel a certain kind of way. Very humbled, very, very blessed, and I can't thank you enough for that. I really can't. yeah. And I can't wait to do once a month. I do for my patron all stars. They get to pick a video of their choosing, and I can't wait to do it. It's on the 15th of every month. You probably saw the first one of those on December 15th, and I can't wait to do the next one. They've already requested what I'm going to be reacting to, so I'm going to leave that as a surprise. If you want to know, become a patron, and then you can see, because we kind of, it's a real tight-knit group, at least to me anyway. So I enjoy chit-chatting back and forth with them, and yeah, they're just the best. And I'll go into more detail on something really cool that kind of happened for that video when it comes out on the 15th. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for subscribing, for commenting, all the love, and just thank you. And again, I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas. And until next time, I'll see you then.